There has been increasing awareness in Catholic theology over the last 50 years or so of social justice concerns. Pope Francis, in particular, with his perspective from South America, has brought awareness of justice issues to the forefront of religious life. He has been a vocal advocate for concern for the vulnerable. Through this awareness, he suggests in Evangelii Gaudium, we are aware of the presence of God in our world. But when we are caught up in our own worlds, without awareness of the poor, we no longer hear God. The principles of Catholic social teaching cover many aspects of life and are one of the primary sources of ethical teaching for many Catholics today. The principles address issues to do with our interactions with others and the world around us, including work, family, the environment, and care for those in need. Catholic teachings say that all human life is sacred, as humans are made in the image and likeness of God. All life is a gift from God, regardless of abilities, race, gender, sexuality, economic status, etc. Therefore, we must value the life of each person and uphold their dignity. This means that all human beings have inherent worth because they are human. This is the basis for understanding equality of all from a Christian perspective. Affirming the life and dignity of all humans influences Catholic thought on ethical issues to do with the start and end of life, as well as issues around rights and choices, for example, in marriage. Humans are co-creators in the work of God in the world. Through this, work is valuable and meaningful. Workers should have a fair wage, be able to join unions, and participate in ethical economic activity. Workers have the right to be treated with the respect their inherent dignity demands. Jesus' parables about workers show this. He demands fair treatment. This principle encourages Catholics to consider the meaning of their own work and its place in their life, as well as how they treat others they encounter in work environments. Humans are interdependent and interconnected. We are fundamentally social. As one human community, Catholic social teaching encourages loving one's neighbor on a global scale. Solidarity means meeting others where they are at, with respect and compassion. There is much injustice, inequality, and poverty in the world. Solidarity means that this is not forgotten by those in positions of relative comfort, but that they work as a global community to stand alongside those who suffer and work with them to make a better world for all. Rights and responsibilities is not always mentioned as a separate principle of Catholic social teaching, as it underlies all the other principles. It is an acknowledgement of everyone's fundamental rights to life and to live well. With our rights, humans have responsibilities to others, to society, and to the world. Rights and responsibilities protect the dignity of all humans. Everything humans encounter in the world is a gift from God, as part of creation. Humans have a duty to be compassionate and care for all life. The fact that all of the natural world is codependent and relies on the functioning of large ecosystems shows the importance of caring for all creation. Whilst the abuses of the environment have impact on the most disadvantaged human communities, the reasons for caring for the world run deeper than human concerns. Human activity has created an ecological crisis which affects all life now and into the future. The Catholic concern for the common good underlies the right and duty of the individual to participate in the community. As social creatures, humans experience community in families and in the wider world. The principle of subsidiarity is important in community activity. It states that decisions should be made at the most appropriate local level, allowing people within the community to have a voice in the process. Social and political action, as well as service to the community, are important ways of living out this call. Global capitalist structures are driving an ever greater divide between rich and poor. Moreover, in any society, there are many vulnerable people due to health, welfare, economic, and other reasons. This principle is not always included in Catholic social teaching, though some Catholic organizations have made it their primary focus. The vulnerable and those with the greatest needs ought to be first priority according to this principle. Those who are in more privileged positions have a responsibility to share what they have and to work to change systems that prevent some from accessing necessary resources.